I knew I wanted to have a steam whistle, and I found one, a whistle off a 19th century American locomotive, complete with a bullet dent still left in it. Well, the whistle was a large one, and it had a 1¼ inch diameter inlet, which was obviously going to use up a fair bit of steam. And then we wanted to have some steam left over to power other parts. The site hasn't got three-phase electricity or gas, and I thought we'd just have to run off a 13-amp socket. But once I'd convinced myself that the big boiler was really worth having, we then found that we could run it off propane, but we may be able to get natural gas put onto the site at some future moment. Because it's a gas boiler, it'll have to be lit every morning and shut down at night. The whistle will be eventually supported at the top of the clock, held by the central statue. People can read the time by the position of the weights down the side of the tower. The fall of the minute weight on the right is controlled by the pendulum. The weight is wound in each hour by the steam engine. The engine also moves the hour weight on the left down one division and moves the figures at the top.
You don't need an alarm clock if you live anywhere near fashionable Chelsea Farmers Market. Like it or not, on the hour every hour, a prolonged whistle blast lets rip from a contraption that at first sight looks more like an eccentric sculpture than a clock. It's the creation of Tim Hunkin, who goes in for oddities of this kind. You wouldn't call him a clockmaker exactly, he's more a sort of horological scrap merchant.
Steam seems such an unlikely power source for a clock.
Well, I think I've always been quite keen on sort of elements. I've made a water clock in the past and a wind-powered clock, and I've got plans for using other elements. I find that exciting.
It's all timed, so the winding finishes exactly on the hour and the whistle blows.